Welcome back, everyone. It's been a long time since we did a career mode here on the series, but I've been teasing you guys for a bit. If you watched my video back in September, I talked about the career mode series we were going to do on Aston Villa here. We finally have the PS5. We finally have the next-gen version of FIFA. So you know what? This is what I was waiting for. Now it's time to embark on this journey. We had a fantastic run last season with Watford, but this time around, as you guys already know, we are going to be going with Aston Villa, a team that have made some huge strides this season. When I chose Aston Villa before the season started, I thought maybe they would have been fighting around the relegation zone, but hey, they've surprised us all, you know, being my beloved Liverpool team 7-2. So this is the team we're going to use. As you can see on screen, transfer budget of 35 million, club worth of 361 million, which I think is a little bit optimistic, you know. Villa Park, fantastic. Domestic and continental success is very low. Hoping to make that, you know, hoping to increase that as the seasons go on. But that'll be good, particularly at the beginning, because maybe we won't win. So yeah, we're going to be using Aston Villa. I'm very excited. I hope you guys are too. It's finally time. As always, guys, make sure you show some love down below in the comments, and let's get it, man. Aston Villa, Dean Smith, get out of here. It's time for your boy Kieran Panchal to step in. So one of the big decisions we have to make right at the beginning of this is whether we go for a financial takeover. And the career mode here on the series I've tried to make it as realistic as possible in the past, and that's exactly what we're going to be going for. So we're not going to be having any financial takeover, although it would be very fun. It will be interesting to see what happens if we had an influx of tons of dollar. But no financial takeover. We'll deal with our measly £35 million transfer budget, which isn't that bad, you know. If we sell a few players, maybe that will help as well. But football is back. Career mode is back here on the Kieran Panchal channel. Hope you guys are looking forward to this series. Man, I've been waiting to record this. I've seen loads of great career mode series from some of my favorite YouTube creators, but now it's my time. Now it's my time to shine, and I can't wait to get started. So after the decision on the financial takeover, we have the second decision here to make as to whether we enter into a pre-season tournament. Now, honestly, do I want to keep you guys waiting, playing random teams? No, so we're going to skip. We're not really going to make too many transfers here in the first transfer window. There you can see us. Look at that. Aston Villa appoint Panchal as the new boss. Big Donny there dressed in black. Let's have a look at our office. Who's hollering us on the first day? Transfer windows open. Youth Academy report. We'll have a look at the Youth Academy in a bit. Brand exposure is our main objective, which is fine. Can't be asked to read all of that. Scout reports and introductions. So not much to really look at. But let's do the first thing. Let's have a look at our team. Let's have a look at the squad. Let's see who we're dealing with. Who we may play. Who we may choose to get rid of. But let's have a look here. Ollie Watkins, the striker, signed from Brentford in the summer. Huge player, has had an absolutely ridiculous start to the season. Proved himself to be an absolutely fantastic striker in the Premier League as well. So he won't be going anywhere. And yeah, I think he's going to be a figurehead of this team, at least in the first season. And then your boy, Jackie Grealish, on the left wing. Fantastic player. The figurehead, the spearhead, the everything of Aston Villa. We're not selling him. He's 81 rated. We should be able to get him a lot higher than that. But yeah, Jack Grealish ain't going anywhere. Trezeguet. Now, this is a position where I think we can improve on. We have Traore on the bench, who maybe I think could do a better job out on the right wing. And then we've got this midfield three here of McGinn, Douglas, Luiz, and Barkley. Now, this is the area where I think the team could probably do with some improvement. I think Barkley is obviously on loan, so we have to be wary of that as well. So maybe we keep him and we don't try and freshen up this position too much right now. But McGinn and Douglas Luiz, I think, are a bit average. They're okay, but if we've got our sights set further up the table, I don't think they're going to cut it. And then defense. This is where I think the majority of the work needs to be done. I think the right back was someone I was maybe going to bring in anyway, but Matty Cash, great player from the Championship. Going to give him a chance. Centre back, we have Tyrone Mings and Ezri Konsa. Again, okay, but maybe we can step him up. And then Matt Target, a left back, which I think will probably be one of my first positions. Sorry, Matt Target, but one of the first positions I need to improve on. And then Emi Martinez, who Aston Villa needed a step up in their goalkeeper, and they went out and bought him from Arsenal in the summer. But again, also the subs is something that maybe we won't address straight away. But the bench is pretty poor. Other than Traore, Kieran Davis is just meh. Horahan is again average. Nakamba, Bjorn Engels, El Mohammadi. We're really struggling for some decent subs. Even Wesley's relegated down here to the reserves. He's been out a long time this season. So, you know what? The starting 11 is not so bad. And we're not going to be in many competitions, so we're not going to be doing loads of rotation. But I think a sprinkle of my magic with a couple of decent transfers could really help this team and help us push probably into the top half of the table. I think that will probably be our objective in the first season. But let's have a look. Let's see what's else going on. All right, so here is our youth academy. Who do we have here? We've got a couple of decent looking players here. We've got Oliver Carey here, who's got a potential of 80 to 94. And his current overall is 72. Yo, this Donny, why is this guy floundering in the youth development, man? We should get him into the team ASAP. He could be a very nice player. You know what? Let's not even waste some time. Let's promote him to the senior team. And some of these other Donnies, let's just leave them. Let's leave them stewing here. This guy, this Roman guy, looks decent. Let's give him a development plan. Make sure he's on the right path. We'll make him. Let's make him an attacking wide back. There we go. He can go there. Let's make him an attacking wide back. That's what we want. We want to play positive football. So that's what we want to see. We want to grow our players there. All right. Let's see. Who do they think we should buy? Let's have a look. Ricky J. Jones. No idea who this Donny is. 17-year-old striker. Semenyo from Bristol City. Again, no idea who he is. Miguel Almiron. Interesting. Would Newcastle sell to us? Is he better than Ross Barkley? I don't know. Harry Wilson could be a very interesting buy. Although I think he's just gone out on loan to Cardiff. So I'm not sure whether he'd come. El Neni... Maybe, I don't know, as a kind of experienced player. Juan Mata would be. He could be a very interesting. He might be a bit expensive on the wage bill, but maybe it could be worthwhile having that more experienced player who we can bring in. He's not going to have all the pace and all that kind of stuff, but maybe he can be that experienced player that we can come in and just put a bit of solidity in the team when we need it, because we're going to need it, right? We're not going to be perfect from minute one, but. Guys, let's not mess around with all of this. You guys want to see gameplay. I want to get into gameplay. Let's jump into it and let's find out who our first opponent will be. So before we get into all of that goodness of the game, Fiorentina have come in for Tyrone Mings. I'm afraid we are not going to be selling anyone. I don't think we need to really get rid of anyone from this team unless a great offer comes in or we buy a player who can replace him. But we've stuck a couple of people on the shortlist who I think would be very, very good additions to the team. First one is Brandon Williams, who I think is probably the most realistic person we will sign. I think he's a good young left back and we can definitely grow and develop him. And he's already played in the Premier League. Great player. Juan Mata, who I talked about earlier, who I actually do think could be even though he's a bit old, could be a good kind of sub to bring on. If maybe Barkley isn't getting the job done. And then, if you guys were following from way back for the Watford Career Mode series, you would remember this guy, Jonathan Okone. Fantastic player, can play in so many positions, as you can see there. Right mid, cam, striker. Just an all-round amazing player and would be amazing to have in the team. So we'll definitely look to buy him as well. But we're not going to be selling Tyrone Mings. And let's go and put in a bid. Let's try and see if we can get Brandon Williams away from whoever that guy is, not Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and see if we can nab ourselves our first purchase. I think 8 million is a fair offer for Brandon Williams. He's only 19 years old. He hasn't really played for Manchester United. I think that's a fair offer. 12.9. Do we want to go that? I think if we get this down to 10 and we add on a sell-on clause, probably not likely to sell him. So let's have a look. He's a young player. We're probably not going to sell him. So I'd be happy to commit to 18% sell-on. There we go. We have a deal. There we are, looking kind of fly in our little suit as we try and welcome Brandon Williams and his very strange looking agent. He wants an important squad role. I think we might have to stick him in. You know what? Let's give him it. Let's give him it, right? I think we're probably going to start him over Matt Target anyway. So I'm happy for him to be there. How many years? Right. You know what? He's a young player. Let's stick him on a 5-year deal. Let's absolutely disregard 23 grand wage was not too bad. Signing on bonus. Hey, you know what? On the whole, that's fine. So we'll take it. There we go. We made an agreement there with Brandon Williams and his agent. I don't know why he's got a Roma badge, but hey. So yet even more festivities before the first game, keeping you guys waiting here. We get the pre-match press conference. What are we going to have here? Our first game in charge. Are you ready for my first game? We put in some hard work, that's for sure. Definitely in the training ground, in pre-season. Improvements don't happen overnight, but do you think the team's ready to avoid the embarrassment of a bottom half finish this season? Hey, we have to be consistent, right? If we be consistent, if we're consistently bad, we probably will go down. But hopefully that's not the case. You bought in Williams, yes. Are you thinking about giving him his debut against Manchester United? You know what? He'll need to settle first. Maybe we won't play him for the first game. It's against his former team as well. Maybe isn't the cleverest idea. But here we go. Aston Villa, Manchester United. Let's get it. So this is the team we are going to be rocking. We're not making any changes. We're not trying to, disturb the flow too much. But as you can see there on the right-hand side, Manchester United have gone and bought themselves Toby Alderweireld from Tottenham, which is a very interesting purchase. I'm sure they prayed over the odds for him. But okay, right, guys, we've had enough of the teaser now. Now it's actually time to get into the game. Let's do it. Oh, here he is, the big man, Rossi Barkley. And there we are. Look at that. Our little briefcase, suitcase ting. Hey, these new intro cutscenes are nice. Here we are. We're at Villa Park. The stands are full, like they hopefully will be again very, very soon in real life. But there it is, Aston Villa, Manchester United. I'm excited. The fire cannons are going off. The fans are here. Jackie Grealish is looking very fly. Look at this. Look at the graphics. This is obviously all on next gen as well. Toby, look at his hair. Look at his hair, they always seem to say. Look at us looking very stern. No, there's some business that needs to be done. No messing around. Ross Barkley, come on. Big game needed from you today. Let's get it. Alright, here we go. Ollie Watkins into Ross Barkley. And the season is underway. What will this season bring? Will it bring fortune? Will it bring... What's the opposite of fortune? That's a bad word. I don't know. Well, early on, we've been having pretty much all of the ball. Oh, Jack Grealish here. Getting his strike away. But it's defended. This Manchester United team are defending so deep. Parking the bus against Aston Villa. First game of the season. Come on, Ollie. You're better than this. Oh, United on the attack here. Ball into Martial. Oh, they've hit the post. They're very defensive, but as soon as Martial and Rashford get in the ball there, it's tough, man. They are causing a few problems here at the beginning. And we're not helping ourselves by giving the ball away there. Oh, no. Martial played the ball there with Bruno Fernandes really well, but Martinez. Oh, great ball into John McGinn. Can he finesse it? Oh, it was a beautiful finesse little shot there. Nice little bit of play. I don't know what he's gesturing to, but McGinn had that finesse with his left foot. And David De Gea with a nice save. Right, let's see what Tyrone Mings and Konsa have in the box. Don't know why it went to John McGinn. Oh, great play from Jack Grealish. Oh, Ollie. Oh, it wasn't even Ollie Watkins. It was John McGinn. Get in front of your man. Oh, look at that. Jack Grealish. Oh, there is a half-time whistle. Been a very cagey first half. Haven't really been able to get Ollie Watkins in the game at all. But Jack Grealish running things like you would expect him to run. Look at him. Looking very fly there. But United are causing a few problems when they do get up the pitch and stop defending with 100 men behind the ball. So we'll have to be careful of Martial and Rashford, as you always should be in a game against Manchester United, but even more so in this game when they can just hit us on a counter-attack so easily. Oh, Trezeguet, great play. Tellez has got nothing on him. Can he cross the ball? He can. Oh, it's cleared out well there. I think it was by Alderweireld. Nice little play by Trezeguet, though. I maybe wrote him off before he's really even had a chance to play for us. No. Oh, Bruno Fernandes. Tyrone Mings got bought out by Wan-Bissaka. Crossed the ball in nicely into Bruno Fernandes. Look at this. The left back went with, I'm not sure who it was. But yeah, left Bruno Fernandes free. Ah, that's not what we needed. That's not what we needed. No, no, no. Great play down the right with Dan James. And we've gone 2 behind. Okay, well. Looks like we're having a baptism of fire, guys, against Manchester United here. Not saying, I wouldn't really say I really wanted to start the series with an L. No, Douglas Luiz. Okay, maybe I'm thinking Douglas Luiz is better than he really is, but he shouldn't be making those tackles. All right, let's not get embarrassed here in our first game of the season. No! 3 goals in quick succession. Flipping Anthony Martial. Tony Martial, get lost. Allow me. It's my first game of the season. No, making runners again. No, not Martial again. What's happened? What has happened here? A hat-trick for Martial in the second half. Hey, maybe the defense is something we need to strengthen up, because this showing here in the second half in front of the fans at home has been appalling. Well, a 4-0 defeat at home in our first game. Definitely not the way I wanted to start the series, but maybe that shows some of the areas where maybe we're lacking. Defense definitely looks like the one. We'll go into the post-match interview, give our words on a pretty poor performance. Yeah, that wasn't the one, guys. That was not the one. Let's have a see what we have to say about it. Our first defeat of the season, yeah. Ugh. First game, not ideal. You know what? I'm just going to say we weren't good enough. We just weren't good enough, particularly in the second half. Just, a lot of build-up around Williams making his debut, but he didn't play. And what was the thinking behind this? You know what? We want him to settle in a little bit first. You know, we don't want to put him against his former team as well. What went wrong? It's not that we didn't deal with their pressing. They put us under a lot of pressure. I say they put us under a lot of pressure. They did in the second half. They scored, and then they scored again. And then they scored again, and yeah, we struggled. We struggled, particularly in that second half. But let's recharge our batteries. Let's focus in on the next game. I don't know who our next game is, but we're going to have to get a positive result because, you know, a couple of negative defeats and a couple of negative results at the beginning of the season. You know, our managerial career might be on ropes early on, which can't be good at all. Alright, so the second game of this episode and of our season is against Southampton away. We're going to stick with the same team. Let's give them a chance at least before we start making lots of changes here, left, right and centre. So we'll see if the defence can do something better. Let's jump into the game. Come on, we can't start the season off with 2 defeats, so it's going to have to be a positive result. We're at St Mary's, here we go, look at that. More fire here. Nathan Redmond, surely be causing us some problems. Che Adams, Danny Ings, I'm sure will be looking for goals, so Ezri Konsa and Tyrone Mings are going to have to do better than last time. Oh, look at that. The man over there with David is Trezeguet. Gets his cross into the box. Ah, it's McGinn in the box again. McGinn loves to get in the box, but again, not getting ahead of his defender, which means that the defender was able to clear it away. But good little bit of space there for Trezeguet early on. And nice little cross. There we go, Matty Cash making up the runs. No, we've got players in the box. Decent cross here into Barkley. Oh, but the header is poor. This Southampton team are pressing us hard when we have the ball in our half, but it leaves a lot of space up the top, which hopefully Ollie Watkins can benefit into. Oh, Ollie Watkins breezing past Salisu. Oh, cuts across the defender. Ah. Oh. Ollie Watkins, could you have gone down? Could you have gone down there? Maybe we could have got ourselves a little penalty. But he stayed on his feet. Oh no, Ross Barkley stayed down. Is he going to be injury prone? Got a little knock in the first game too. And he looks like he's taken another one here. Ah, oh, there he is. It's a little bit more serious this time. And looks like we might have to take him off. Yeah, we might have to take him off. So I think if we bring on Traore, we can maybe stick him out wide, and let's get Grealish in the middle, in behind.
Splendid defending, and it needed to be.
Oh, we got away with it there. Gave it away badly in our own half, and they broke and they hit the inside of the post, but fortunately for us, it went across the goal line. Oof, half time. But it looks like the breakaway is definitely on for us here. Ollie Watkins was a bit meh in that first half. Let's see if he can do something better here in the second half. There's definitely lots of space to get in behind because of how much Southampton are pressing. We haven't been able to take advantage. Oh, Douglas Luiz is the one making the run forward. Gets it into Ollie Watkins. Can we score our first goal? No! Ollie, what are you doing? What a chance for our first goal of the season. Ah, and he fluffs it straight at the goalkeeper. That was a horrendous finish from Watkins. Alright, come on Jackie. Oh, Traore. Has he got the pace? Hey, has he got the pace? He has, and he's got the composure. Traore. Hey, that pace was lightning. Defenders couldn't keep up with him. Realised he was left-footed, so tried to put it back onto his left foot. Great little finish for our first Premier League goal. Bertrand Traore. That is a sweet little goal. We finally hit them on the counter-attack. We've been threatening to do that all game. Haven't really been able to really capitalise on any of our opportunities, but there we do. Now there's the question of can we hold out for about 20 minutes to get our first Premier League win of the season. Oh, Jack Grealish gets in behind the defenders here. Tries to finish. Ah, but it's straight at the goalkeeper. It was a driven finish. With his left foot, though, his weaker foot. Oh, look at that. Fantastic play from Jack Grealish. Oh, an even better ball. Ollie Watkins. Can he finish this time? No, he can't. Ollie. Ollie, what's going on? I said at the beginning of the episode, you know what, I want to make him the figurehead of this team. Not with finishing like that, mate. Jack. Oh, Jack. Jack. Look at that. That volley would have been beautiful. Damn, but it's gone over. Should be a game now, right? Just a couple minutes left. There we go. There is the full-time whistle, and we get our first 3 points of the season. Big goal there from Bertrand Traore. Ollie Watkins scuffed a couple of really good chances in that game. Let's give the interview. Let's give our verdict on our first 3 points of the season. Why do they keep still asking me about Brandon Williams? He'll play. It's fine. Do you think we saw his bad spell today? I don't know. He is a tough lad. Tyrone Mings, big lad. Barkley picked up a knock. He can be out for 2 months. Yo, maybe. You know what? Let's say we got a plan B. We'll figure something out, right? 2 months is a big amount of time, particularly with him being on loan as well. I don't know whether we have an option to buy at the end, but that is a problemo. He's got a broken elbow. How the hell did he get a broken elbow? Out for 2 months, though. Gilbert, shut up. That is very frustrating. That's very frustrating. Ross Barkley, I thought, would be a a mainstay in our team. But who do we bring in? Let's have a look at who we could bring in his absence. I guess we haven't really got anyone, really. We could maybe... The option we could do is what we did with Bertrand Traore, where we maybe get Bertrand Traore playing from the left, Jack Grealish down the middle. I don't really prefer Jack Grealish down the middle, but do we have an option? I don't know. Do we go out and buy someone? I don't know. Do we go maybe buy someone like Juan Mata, who we're going to buy anyway, as a reserve, but maybe he's going to have to play 2 months as our kind of first choice? Maybe. But guys, I'm going to keep all of those options. We're going to keep you waiting to see what we do in the second episode. I'm going to leave it for that for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed this first episode. I'm super excited to have the Career Mode series back here on my channel. I hope you guys are too. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss out on the second episode and the rest of this series. It should be good fun as we try and get Aston Villa up the league, into Europe, and all of that good stuff. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.